Hola amigos, what's going on? Robots with Coffee Paul here. Just going to draw some Princess Robo real quick. And before I do that, here's the pickup for the week is Sideswipe from Siege. Transformers Siege. And of course, after I get him, after I open the box, and after I toss out some of the packaging, Hasbro Toy Shop apparently has a glitch, or they made a mistake, and now half my friends out there are ordering dirt cheap. But this is the last toy I'm going to buy for a while, or so I say. But anyway, it's Sideswipe, and they went all G1 on him, and I think this is probably the best head sculpt. Otherwise, he's like a newer Lamborghini model when you transform him. He folds up into something that looks like, his cartoon self, probably more so than the masterpiece in ways outside of the chest piece. So, and the back is kind of cheap looking, but otherwise really solid looking figure, and the sort of denseness that's been missing, I think, for a while. But whatever. I mean, I'm just happy to have more Sideswipe. So of course I'm going to be sending Jesse my previous generation Sideswipe. Sorry, Jesse, for the kids. I'm doing some other cleaning house. Just get rid of some of the clutter in my place. And that includes action figures and what have you. But I'm also trying to figure out what I'm going to do with Glamour Puss here, which is a series by Dave Sim, who is probably created the book Cerebus, and probably the one of the most important creators in self-publishing and in reprints, like a leader in that movement. And Glamour Puss, it's still bagged and boarded here, was his celebration of models, him being ridiculous, writing ridiculous text in the face of models, but he also got down to photorealism and was studying things like Alex Raymond's artwork, who was an artist in the 50s and 60s. 50s, 60s. Someone will correct me. And it left on a cliffhanger, and he was supposed to do a book for IDW, and then I guess he got injured. I don't know the full story because he's kind of a hard person to follow. So anyway, year is almost over, and I hope you all had a good 2018. Every year, it's seems like people are really upset with how the year progressed, and especially in the face of politics. I don't blame them. It's kind of, the clown show that we've always suspected. Is in fact as bad as we thought it was, if not worse. Hopefully not too complicated here. She's got sunglasses on. Just making sure that I'm getting this right and consistent, because I had a plan when I started. And even though these are barely two-dimensional drawings, you have to think three-dimensionally what's in front of what. Never mind what I think I'm going to have to redraw. But you tuned in this long, which I appreciate. So yeah, I'm going to be cleaning house, trying to declutter. Got a lot of stuff. Just have lots of stuff lying around, and you know, it's a good problem to have if you find yourself so busy. There's a couple other things I need to do for the end of the year, especially in the sense of, you know, being an adult and adulting, and you know, a lot of you have your lives together. I don't have my life together on a few levels. Not that I'm going to change that anytime soon, but alright. Of course, the top of the head does not match where her head goes, but whatever. So yeah, she's got this sheriff vibe going on. She is actually the sheriff. I've never seen the TV show She's the Sheriff. And I only bought the one figure, by the way. I only bought Sideswipe. I'm pretty happy with the Hound figure that came out a couple years ago, and I'm pretty happy. And I don't really want the other ones, and that's fine. I just have too much stuff as it is. I'm just going to end up giving it away or selling it. Never more. She's got this little shooter in her boot. There's a snake in my boot. And I forgot about that. Alright. Hopefully that makes sense, what you're looking at there. And she's got these I don't know why a princess would have to be a sheriff, but she is. It's probably a lifelong goal, and she met it. What have you done lately, right? Alright, so there's Princess Sheriff, I guess. And can you see that? Is that kind of ridiculous? Is that too far? Alright, so I'm just going to take some time and look at them. Just the 10 minutes is already passed. Let's do this one real quick. It's like it's vocational. Princess Week. Princess Robot Week. I drew these out before I started. Obviously, I penciled it. This one doesn't really have a lot of detail in the, going on beyond maybe what I'm going to draw next. So she's got tank treads for feet, kind of like Johnny 5 and Short Circuit. If anyone can put that together in their minds. So I'm just trying to imagine how this one would work physically, if at all. Should probably draw something to show some kind of harness or something. It's her face shield. So that's Princess Firefighter. Oh, I messed her up too. Her arm is just hanging there. That's bad, Paul. That's why you didn't draw a harness for the... Oh, you get to watch me make a mistake. Can I save it? Can I salvage it? We'll find out once it's edited. So, way to go. I neglected to draw her other arm. And that's why I didn't have a tank. Shame on me. Sometimes you make mistakes. So if this one doesn't make it to any reprint, you know why. These heads get very basic, and I should probably I'm a little shocked that I messed that one up, but what can you do? Just came up with this one on the fly, so I apologize. Really, it's the sheriff one that... Alright. So this one... There you go. Some kind of princess ghost. I don't know. Alright, so at least one of them is pretty awesome. I think the sheriff is a keeper. As for this one, I'll have to work on it later or redraw it. Thank you for tuning in. Let's make these sunglasses official. And we will see you later, probably tomorrow when I pick up my comics and I talk about the comics I get. Alright? So, thanks for tuning in, and I'll talk to you later.